Good morning. Um, I have something on my mind first thing this morning. Um, when I went to bed last night, I made the mistake of thumbing through Facebook, which, a lot of us are guilty of doing that, especially at night where we shouldn't. But I came across a post from a friend of mine who, that was a derogatory post about how many babies daddies somebody has and how you should know that that makes them a whore. And at first I wanted to respond, um, just with how that made me feel as his friend. Um, and then I looked for like a funny meme to post and ultimately just gave up and went to bed. And so this morning, I'm thinking about it again, and it does bother me because I have five children with four dads. Um, I'm not a whore. I have um, had a long life of things that uh, are probably different than most, but the thing that bothers me the most is that as a young child, I was a victim of sex abuse um, by a cousin and by a babysitter. And I think that a lot of us who um, have been victims, we tend to search for love in other places. And I know that from the outside looking in, it's easy to cast judgment, but I've worked really hard in my life to be the best person that I can be. And when I hear people say derogatory things like that, that really does affect me. I know that my children are beautiful, that they belong here just as much as the next person's. The fact that I had five children and they don't all have the same dad doesn't make them less wonderful. And in fact, it doesn't make me less of a mother either, actually. It just means that that was my path. And